Hello and welcome back to the Geordie Pig Investor channel, where we delve into the world of dividend investing to help you build a portfolio that pays you. In today's video, I'll be showing you a fun challenge I am doing on my channel to highlight how you don't need a lot of money to start investing, and to really show you that even adding a little every day, week or month will start to add up and can have a massive impact on your future. The exciting challenge I've been doing is investing £1 a day every single day into the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is a stock market index that tracks the performance of 500 of the largest publicly traded companies in the United States, and it is widely considered one of the best indicators of the overall health of the US stock market and economy. The index includes 500 large cap companies across various sectors such as technology, healthcare, finance, and consumer goods. Some of the biggest companies in the index include Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google, and Nvidia. The index is weighted by market capitalization, meaning the larger companies have a bigger influence on its movement. It is managed by the S&P Dow Jones Indices. A committee selects and reviews the companies in the index based on market size, liquidity, and other factors. Many investors and fund managers compare their portfolios against the S&P 500's performance to see if they are ahead or behind the market. The best bit of advice I could give to a new investor, or any investor for that matter, is to not always try and beat the market, but have the market as part of your own personal portfolio. Hey everyone, this is just a quick heads up that the autumn sale for Snowball Analytics is here with a massive 30% discount. Make sure to jump in early to get the best deals, and don't wait too long because it ends soon. Be sure to use my unique link below to grab your discount, and you can even renew your subscription at a lower price, so don't miss it. Over the long term, the S&P 500 has averaged anywhere from 8 to 10% annualized returns, which is way better returns than you'll ever manage to get if you leave your money in the bank gaining interest or having it in some sort of bonds. But don't get me wrong, if you need the income now or have a short time horizon within the markets, then there are probably better choices out there for you. But if you're a long-term investor like myself, then it's an absolute no-brainer. And as you can see on screen right now, this is it over the last 50 years, and you can see how the good years compare to the bad years, and how there are so many more good years than bad. And the average annualized rate of return over the last 50 years is actually over 10% per year, which is phenomenal returns when compared to having it anywhere else. And that's why in today's video, I'll be showing you this challenge that I started 250 days ago, where I invested £1 consistently every single day into the S&P 500, and I'm going to share the results with you all. If we zoom out to the past month, we can see all the different stocks and how they've performed over this last month, and we can see that the majority are in the green. There's a lot more performing well than performing bad. And if we zoom out a little bit further to the 6-month performance, look at the difference there. Nearly all the stocks are in the green. Yes, you have some outliers like United Health Group, which is down 31% over the last 6 months. But if you invest in the overall broad market index, then you get access to every single stock, and you're going to see some of the upsides like Nvidia, which is up nearly 100% in this period. You have ones like AVGO up 130%, AMD, which is up 137%, and you have stocks like Oracle and Palantir, which have also performed fantastically well. Something that's great to see on this chart as well is that those stocks that are a bigger allocation in the S&P 500 have all performed very well, all being in the green. So the ones that have a bigger weighting in the index are dragging it through, and that's exactly why the S&P 500 has had a fantastic performance over this last 6 months. There are lots of different S&P 500 ETFs on the market to choose from, so it's important you pick the right one. Personally, I want one that's got a lower expense ratio, but it's also well backed and has a good fund size, so that I have confidence in the fund. For this challenge, I decided to go with the Invesco S&P 500 ETF, stock ticker SPXP. This ETF is an accumulating fund, which means that it will automatically reinvest the dividends I receive, so it's a totally hands-off approach. The main reason I've chosen this one is because it has an extremely low expense ratio at only 0.05%, and also has a massive fund size at 48.81 billion. One thing I really like on here is that it shows you how well you would have performed over a certain period if you had one initial $10,000 investment. As you can see on the graph, over the last month, you would have had £10,385 if you'd invested in this S&P 500 ETF, which means you would have been up 3.85% over just a 1 month period. And if you consider that banks only return around 4% in a full year, that just shows how much better off you are invested in an S&P 500 ETF. And if we zoom out to have a look, if you invested £10,000 6 months ago, you can see that you'd now have £13,500. So you'd have seen an incredible 35% return on your money if you invested in the S&P 500 ETF 6 months ago. But you've got to remember that we are investing for the long term, and you've got to have a long-term mindset if you do want to invest in this ETF. So looking at that 5-year period, you can see all the different peaks and troughs that it does have. Back in April, when those Trump tariffs did come into play, it did see a massive drop. So if you invested just before that time period, you might have got very scared and want to sell out of your position. But if we have a look since then, it's had a fantastic recovery. And if you'd invested 5 years ago in this ETF, then you'd have over doubled your money, which to me is a fantastic rate of return. This really does highlight the importance of writing it out and trusting the process. Anyways, enough about what it is. Let's see how it actually performed for me in these first 250 days. So what I've done is create a pie specifically for this one ETF, and no, sadly not the apple kind you can eat, but this pie is set up so that I can automatically invest £1 every single day into the ETF, even on weekends or when the market is closed. That £1 still gets tucked into the pie, ready to jump into action as soon as the market reopens. If you want access to this pie, I'll leave a link in the description box down below, but as you can see on screen right now, I invested £1 every single day, and it does it all automatically for me. So it's a totally hands-off approach, and we've just hit that 250-day milestone. I really like this way of investing, especially for most people, because it means you don't have to think about it. You can just set it, forget it, and let it quietly work away in the background. And boom, before you know it, you'll be walking around a millionaire. But seriously though, even investing as little as £1 a day can make a huge difference over the long term, and there's never a better time to start than now. One feature I really like on Trading 212 is that it shows you how much your portfolio is predicted to be worth in a certain amount of years. For example, in my investment plan, we can see that I'm going to be daily investing £1 every single day for the next 30 years until the 1st of January. And by doing so, we can see that it projects that I'm going to make over a 30-year period £234,000. And the best part about this is that I'll have only contributed £10,600 of my own money, and the rest is coming from compound interest. Compound interest is the interest earned on both the original amount you put in and on the interest you've already earned. It's like your money making money, and then that new money making even more money, creating a snowball effect over time. As displayed here, when you have a very long time horizon, it can snowball into life-changing sums of money. Obviously, this is just a prediction, and past performance is no guarantee of future results, but it's still a good indication for you and a really motivating one. As you can see from the graph on your screen right now, over these first 250 days, I've been able to see a rate of return of 23.5%, and I'm up over £27. If you watch my 60-day video, you will know that I was actually down 5.4% at that point, so it really does show that by sticking it out and continuing to pound cost average into the stock every single day, it will come good, as we can now see I'm up over 11% on my position. So remember, investing won't always be sunshine and rainbows, as you will have to endure tougher periods in the market, but it's important to think about the long term and not be so worried about short-term fluctuations. So ignore the noise as best as you can and focus on your long-term goal. It'll be interesting to see how this now progresses over the next few months before I check back in with you all as we close in on the full year of daily investments into the S&P 500. So it's not about how it's performed over the short term, but more so about building that habit of consistently investing and paying yourself first. Trust me when I say this, your future self will thank you. So I'm going to continue this series every single day and keep checking in with you at different points and show you all that you can make great returns even with little money invested over the longer term if you stay consistent in the markets. Thanks for watching. If you're building a portfolio for passive income and financial freedom, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. Do you own an S&P 500 index in your portfolio, or are you going to take your first steps towards your investing journey? Let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, keep compounding and stay patient in the market because, like I said before, your future self will thank you. For now, this is the Geordie Pig Investor, over and out.